Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Prepping by Faith. Today I wanted to give you a quick Walmart pricing update for my area of Colorado. Now I did notice that dairy and most of the meat was about the same in my Walmart, so I didn't include those this time. But I wanted to share with you some of the other staples that I am seeing increases in price on this month. So the first one is flour. Now as we know, there is talk of a major grain shortage because of the export situation in Ukraine, and I believe this is going to continue to drive a lot of these prices up. But we need to understand that it will impact all of our goods that utilize flour, from breads to cereals to cookies. All of these things will continue to increase. And the unfortunate situation is that those convenience goods will also be impacted because of other ingredients that have been more challenging to come by, like your vegetable oil and sugar. So be stocking up on these items. We need the basic staples to be able to bake and cook at home. Flour, I am seeing an increase from $1.76 for 5 pounds to $2.12 for 5 pounds. That is an increase of 36 cents or 20% again. Since I started tracking this in March, it has risen by nearly 36%. Sugar has also increased in price this month. It was $2.18 in June and is now $2.57 in July. That is for a 4-pound bag. So that is a 45-cent price hike, or nearly 21%. Sugar is one of those staples like salt that is added to so many foods we eat. Be prepared for those to jump again as well. The Walmart Great Value bread has been 93 cents forever in my area. It just jumped up to 97 cents this month. That is only a 4-cent increase and roughly 4%. So not a monumental increase, but when you see the generic items start moving, you know there are bigger issues on the horizon. The name brand breads were $3.68 last month and have increased to $3.78 this month. So that is a 10-cent climb, or roughly 3%. Not a big move, but a jump just the same. Now, eggs are one that continues to substantially rise in price. Eggs are getting scary high for a lot of us, and I would encourage you to get chickens if you can do so. I can't have them in my neighborhood, but if I could, that is something I would do to reduce some of these costs. Eggs were $3.83 in June and have inflated to $5.53 for an 18 count. That's another 44% price hike. Absolutely crazy. Now, when I first started tracking these prices in March, an 18 count generic egg from Walmart was sitting at $2.19. That means eggs have increased by nearly 153% just since March. But our CPI is 9%. Get out of here with that number. We know the truth, or at least those of us paying attention to what's really going on. The diced tomatoes by Del Monte that I regularly purchase and love to add to so many dishes have increased from 96 cents to $1.08. That's about a 13% price hike since June. Previous to this, they were 88 cents, so roughly 23% on this brand of diced tomatoes since the beginning of the year. Canned Keystone beef is steadily trucking along. I think many of us remember when it was around $6.80 a can. It has jumped in price from $9.52 for the large 28-ounce can last month to $9.98 a can in July. It won't be long before these cans are double digits, so that is nearly 5% in a month's time. The Keystone canned chicken bumped up from $8.48 a can to $8.52, so a much smaller increase of 4 cents, or roughly less than 0.5%. That's really nominal in the grand scheme of things. So generic vegetable oil in the 1.42 liter containers rose from $3.12 to $3.27 in a month's time. That is about a 5% increase for the vegetable oil. We need this for salad dressings, frying, and baking, so stock up on this while it's still relatively affordable, or some other oil alternative that you like to use. Paste salsa rose in price from $2.98 in June to $3.28 in July. That's a price hike of 30 cents or 10%. That's more in line with the CPI we've been told, right? And it's the first time it's moved in price since March. That concludes the price changes that I've seen for this month, but I wanted to paint you a picture about inflation and some of our basics like onions. So what I have here is a picture of the sweet onions. They are now $5.38 for a few pound bag, and in March they were $3.24. So they've increased by $2.14 a bag, or 65%. If you think the sweet onions are outrageous, just take a look at the price tag on these yellow onions. Here is a picture of an empty yellow onion container with a price of $3.28 for a few pound bag, and a price I grabbed back in March of $1.88 for these same onions. That is a substantial increase of 74%. Most of us consider onions a staple food and use them regularly. I want you to understand that this inflation we are experiencing is out of control. It doesn't show any signs of stopping in the near future, and so if you haven't started making prepping a priority, now is the time to do so. Even if we weren't to experience food shortages in America, which I believe we will at some point, it would still be money in the bank for you because you started putting some of these items back at today's prices. Obviously, items like fresh onions wouldn't be a good example, but you could get yourself some dehydrated onions to put up. That concludes my price increases in Walmart. And if this video has opened your eyes today, please hit the like, share, and subscribe, and comment down below with what you're seeing for price increases in your area. Remember to pray, prep, and put God first. God bless.